What's going on? Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report. Talk to him. With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, ESPN has had to apologize for a segment they did during their fantasy football programming marathon. Now, they did a fantasy football auction, but they actually bidded on NFL players. Here's how it sounded.
Next on the auction block, we got Odell Beckham Jr. Do I have $15? And they're going to get 15, 16, 17, they're going to be $18, now 19, going to be 20, 21, we're going to be 2, 3, $24, bid 5, 6, 7, 27, 28, they're going to be 9, going to be $30, bid 1, 31, they're going to buy $31, 1, they're going to buy $30, bid 1, 2, 2, 3, 34, 34, y'all are all done. Sold 34 to Shiny Top. $34.
Sounds like a slave auction.
I mean, even if you don't know the history of, slave auctions in this country.
Crazy.
I know that somebody in that room, when they came up with that creative, saw Get Out. And somebody had to say, you know what, I don't think this is a good idea because this just happened in Get Out when they were auctioning off. Somebody saw Birth of a Nation. Like, you had to know that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, that
white man standing up there with a black man's face, asking a whole crowd of white men how much they want for him. Somebody had to know that wasn't a good idea.
Odell Beckham Jr. tweeted out speechless. Now, ESPN did issue an apology saying auction drafts are a common part of fantasy football, and ESPN segments replicated an auction draft with a diverse slate of top professional football players. Without that context, we understand the optics could be portrayed as offensive, and we apologize.
Which one of y'all Negroes want to call up here and defend that? It's just ESPN. It's just sports. Do you have to bring race into everything?
Nah, that's a little too far.
Oh, please.
Well,
America jumped the shark, all right?
All right, now Bill Gates has donated $4.6 billion. That's about $64 million of his shares of Microsoft, and they didn't just specify where that gift was going, but he's made the majority of his donations to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Now, that's the largest gift that he has made since 2000 when he gave away $16 billion worth of Microsoft shares. So,
I'll drop one of Clues bombs for Bill Gates. Damn it. He got it.
$4.6 billion. But imagine giving away 16, but you have that much that you can donate. Now, he's been very dedicated to giving away a majority of his wealth to charity.
Oh, huge philanthropist he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Absolutely. All right. And who has the most liked tweet ever? That would go to former President Barack Obama. That was the tweet that he put out. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. And that was the picture. And if you have Revolt TV, you can see it. In case you missed it, that tweet was also the 5th most retweeted tweet ever, according to Twitter. So.
He's right, though. I mean, all of this is a learned behavior. You definitely aren't born this way.
Right.
You may learn it at a very early age, but you're not born that way.
All right, Roman Polanski, a third victim, has come forward. And this woman was 16 years old, she said, when she was in high school, when Roman Polanski sexually victimized her. She is going by the name Robin. Here's what she had to say.
I was sexually victimized by Roman Polanski when I was a minor at the age of 16 in 1973. The day after it happened, I did tell one friend that Mr. Polanski had done that to me. The reason, with this exception, that I kept it to myself is that I didn't want my father to do something that might cause him to go to prison for the rest of his life.
It's important to tell people who Roman Polanski is.
He's a director. He did
No.
producer.
Talk about the crimes. Forget all that.
I'm about to, but just so they know who he is, he did the movie Rosemary's Baby, The Pianist, Chinatown, a whole bunch of movies. He's won all kinds of Oscars and everything, and he is known for having sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl who has since forgiven him and said that she thinks he should be free, but he can't come back to the United States because he'll go to jail.
He sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl, then fled the country, and then still won an Oscar.
He still won an Oscar?
Yes, he did still win an Oscar after he was out of the country. Out of the country for raping a 13-year-old girl and still won an Oscar.
Right. So now this young woman, Robin, says that she's not over the sexual assault after all of these years. They're not filing a civil lawsuit against Polanski, but they are exploring what their next step will be. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.